cars after about the first dozen are coming in here 3 abreast and all looking for a bit of position. Here's the problem right there. As Eric Jones, 2 abreast, tries to cut out, he tags Chris Buescher. The 37 goes around and Buescher collects his jackman, Zach Young. As we said, the car ended up stopped right in his space. Yeah. And they serviced it, and he went back out. But
to me, this is a little bit.
Oh, problems here. Every pit road, and going over the double jump is the 15, just launching the truck into the sky is Mason Mingus. Look at all the damage left behind. I mean, he got all 4 wheels off the ground. Watch how fast he came in here.
Just coming in too hot on entry. I don't know if maybe the brakes didn't. It seemed like the brakes got to working good right before he hit the grass. Look at that thing ramp up in the air. A really difficult pit road to get to, Phil, because it's right way around the turn. So, but that wasn't even close.
It sure wasn't. A lot of damage to Mason Mingus' truck as well.
Here is the 77, and here's 25, and watch what happens. Oh, the tire carrier on the right front.
You know what? That pit road is dangerous. These guys have to be very, very careful. Hopefully, he didn't break a leg or something.
Well, thank goodness they make them wear the helmets, and you can see.
And he's got rear's on fire pretty good here.
Yep, that's a problem. Paul Menard.
That's kind of a weird look. I don't know what he's got going on, but it's not good.
Grab his fire extinguisher crew to go over with him.
I can't believe the caution hasn't come out for that.
Oh, whoa,
baby.
Whoa.
That tire just blew out.
Everybody's okay. All right, come on.
Caution has come out.
The explosion you heard was a tire blowing out.
Menard and the Richard Childress Racing Team.
You can see this fire really does flare up. Just, oh my goodness, what an explosion.
Yeah, just fortunate that no one was were standing there.
They've got to make the changes, Dave. Trouble on pit road for Elliott Sadler.
This car was actually on fire for a second.
Damage on the front of the 19 car. They come out to him, and he's still sitting there. Here's the 14 car. Tony Stewart getting repaired. Jimmy Johnson down and away.
Now, one thing that could have happened with that collision was that Montoya pulled in off the racetrack and tried to pull behind the wall. Could have created a log jam with all these cars trying to come down pit road.
Be right there, and watch the move.
Not sure exactly how this happened. You see Montoya there. Well, actually, it's not even part of it. It's just a stack up there with the 96. Yeah, but
Menard, Sorensen, Sadler, and Waltrip. That's the chain reaction there on pit road, and Elliott Sadler got the worst damage.
Yeah, I just looked up and saw this 19 car on fire, and then saw this 42 pull into the garage. I thought maybe he caused it, but he was no part of it at all.
Right sides for Keselowski. Oh, contact there as David Rudiman was just coming to his pit stall.
Back it up.
Brad Keselowski came in 10th. Don't know how much damage he got there. That's a pretty good lick, though.
A strange and terrible wreck as Mark Martin was caught up in an accident in front of him off turn 4, spun down pit road, and caught the butt end of the opening of pit wall. You see Mark climbing from the car there, fortunately, because look where that car hit that wall just behind the driver's compartment. Juan Pablo Montoya and Bobby Labonte were racing right in front of him in turn 4.
Yeah, and this Mark had caught these cars. You can see Bobby Labonte looks like just loses it, gets loose with that car right up behind him there. But Mark had been there for a while, and you can see Mark spinning now. Not much you can do except hold on and lock the brakes as a driver at this point in time.
And right there, oh.
Yeah, I was lucky the crew members weren't injured there as well. I'm telling you, that was just a crazy accident.
Mark's trying to keep it off the wall right here and keep it a little damaged as he possibly can, but just can't get it back out. Wow, you can see all the oil go out from under
instantly it ruptured that oil tank. That could have been a big problem if it had caught fire immediately.
Keselowski's going out, and here comes smoke. They collided, and Tony's crew had to scatter. Watch this. Dirt track action right there. Smoking back in there.
What a close call for Eric Almirola's crew in that 43 car that was sitting in his pit box.
Wow. And that close call right there almost sent.
Make a difference. You see,
Crash coming onto pit road. Kyle Larson, late decision, wanted to come to pit road. Kyle Busch looked like he was going to come off of pit road. They hit.
Kyle was going. He was going to fake like he was coming on pit road, and he turned right to go on the racetrack. And Kyle Larson had the exact opposite idea, and they collided.
Kyle Busch decides to come in.
well, then Kyle Busch changed his mind, took a hard right to go back on the racetrack at the same time that Kyle Larson decided to take a hard left and come to pit road.
Confusion getting onto pit road. Kyle Larson wouldn't have made it. He was already past the cone. Kyle Busch was trying to get back off of pit road.
Yeah, I think Kyle Larson, when he saw the 18, he turned right. I think if the 18 not been there, he probably would have made it. But, you know, I don't know.
That first run was a little bit snug. Made some track bar adjustments on his car as well. They're going to put just right sides on the 24. Contact with the 24, leaving pit road.
But look at the damage to Chase Elliott's number 20.
The challenge that comes along with taking two tires, you get in and out of your box while cars are still coming on pit road. Somebody's got to make that call, let him know he's got to wait for that 95 to come into his box before
and
he leaves.
wins that race off pit road, and there's a crash. Casey Kane got hit by Brad Keselowski.
And that's serious damage to that 2 car.
So many drivers on pit road. That's the product. Casey Kane was one of the last drivers to come in there. He gets hit by Brad Keselowski as he was trying to leave, and that's a lot of damage on that 2 car.
You're watching from Eric Almirola's car. Kane's trying to get into his pit. Brad's trying to exit. And there's the damage. Kurt Busch clips him hard on the right front.
Yeah, we saw Kurt Busch in the 41 back on pit.
There goes Daniel Suarez, Joey Gase, Ryan Reed, John West Townley, all involved as the leaders started to come down pit road. Brendan Gaughan was sideways on the pit lane. Oh my goodness.
So unfortunate. These guys are having such a tough time getting to pit road today.
Ty Dillon, one of those that had issues.
There's going to be someone that doesn't get the memo that cars are pitting. Suarez locks up. He gets hit in the back by the 39 of Ryan Sieg, and just chain reaction from
pit road, always a dangerous place. And on the last round of stops before this caution, coming down pit road, the 7 of Justin Allgaier got into his jackman, Kyle Suter. Here's Kyle, one of the first guys off of the wall and going out to help service that car. But Justin is out of position. He's gone too far. The crew claims another car got into him, got him a little bit squirrely. And look at the fall that Kyle takes. He got back up. They completed the stop. He was cleared by doctors, and he's ready to continue to pit the car.
We got one moving into the... We saw this on pit road early. Casey Kane hits the inside wall and knocks it down. Saw some guys' helmets that were sitting up there. So a problem with Casey Kane's car. Goes onto pit road and the caution's out.
It's coming off turn 3, approaching the front straightaway. You can see Casey's all by himself, gets loose. Same thing we saw with Jeb Burton the other day, almost in the same tread marks. Can't get the car all the way spun out. Now I'll be honest with you, he's long for the ride, trying to keep from hitting the inside wall, but there's just no stopping it at this point.
And as you mentioned, 2 days in a row now we have seen something similar to this.
Here's Emmerich back on pit road again. We've seen a ton of mistakes. Let's watch this for a second. Watch Emmerich. Whoa, man!
Oh, that's sad. Wow.
Oh my!
And this, when you're 59 laps down, I mean, I know you try every second, but you gotta take care of your guys down on pit road.